Hello everyone, my name is Brady Hazlett. I'm an application engineer here at 3M, and today we're going to get into the second installment of our 3M SOP series for the application of a blend. Today we're going to talk through the masking steps required before we apply our base coat and clear coat on this repair. Before we get started, you of course need to have the appropriate personal protective equipment for the job. Since we'll be working in a shop, I'll have on my safety glasses, and once we get the car into the booth and we're ready to bag it with the masking film, I will be using a razor blade, so I'll have cut-resistant gloves for that. Now this video is intended for professional audiences such as a body shop or a restoration shop, and if you have any questions about safety or warranty information, you can find that in the description below. Now let's get started. Now as we get into our masking steps, it's worth noting you always want to start with your moving panels first. So we will be backmasking the entire perimeter around the repair, which is on this passenger side fender and door. So that door is that moving panel. You want to backmasking the bottom of the door, the back edge, along with where you have that belt molding, and then continue that backmasking onto the hood, the bumper cover, and into the wheel arch. Now our repair crosses over a jamb, and we're going to want to use, since it's a big wide open jamb, we're going to want to use our soft edge foam masking tape to make sure we don't get any overspray into the jamb. We aren't going to be applying sealer in this application, but if you were applying sealer, it's a good idea to utilize our smooth transition tape to avoid any sealer creep. And the way that works is you would apply your smooth transition tape, and after you apply your sealer across that jamb, you actually leave a little bit of a dog ear so you can pull that smooth transition tape out, and that allows the base coat to travel a little bit further, ensuring that you don't have any exposed sealer after the application. As you can see, we have the entire car bagged, and we cut out the repair area. Then we came back and overmasked the entire perimeter where we had backmasked, so you have an exposed area where we'll be spraying. Now, before we move on to the spraying part, one other pro tip we see here is we actually have the plastic pulled back tight here, and then that film is now taped to the car. And what we're doing there is trying to eliminate any areas where we have some plastic that could flutter as we spray. Let's say you have some overspray or debris that landed on this masking film. You don't want your spray gun to suddenly lift that up and have it land in your finish. So what you can do is actually just peel back a little bit, expose a hole, and then grab some of your masking tape. And as you pull that tight, you can tape that down and just cover over that hole you just created. And that now keeps the film from fluttering too much as you spray, which may bring up that dirt, and you don't want any dirt flying in the air as you spray. That's all we have for the masking installment in our SOP series on blending. If you like the content, feel free to hit that like button, subscribe, or comment below. And for more content like this, check out the link in the description for the Collision Repair Academy. We'll see you next time.